I've been a bad boy.
I'm a bad boy.
Hey there, my prideful peeps. This is an alert. Guess what? I'm actually posting a new video this week, like I said I was going to, that actually recaps stuff. So, isn't that great? So this is going to be a short video today because I'm just doing a quick recap of what happened in the past week and everything else. So, this is what I'm going to report to you. I backslid. Like a lot. Well, not really a lot. An amount that really didn't give me a lot of pride. So I was able to enjoy a nice weekend away with friends. We stayed in a cabin down by the river, and we really enjoyed the weekend of just being out in the fresh air and not really doing much of anything, really, except we did eat. The first night, I was really good because I really hadn't eaten anything all day, which isn't really good either. But in the evening, what did we eat that first night? I can't even remember. But that first evening, I had some salami slices and some string cheese, and then I got into the marshmallows, and I ate a lot of marshmallows. These were marshmallows that were supposed to be saved for s'mores. I didn't kill the whole bag or anything. I actually had a few, and then I started to not feel good, so then I went to bed. Also on Friday, I had a lot of potato chips. I did eat some almonds, but I also had potato chips, and that was that. And then on Saturday, I had a burger, I had a hot dog, I had one of my hamburger salads, I had chicken barbecue, and it was a lot. And I mean, it probably wasn't a lot from what I used to eat, but it's definitely a lot more food than I'm used to now. So it didn't really go over so well with my stomach. On Sunday, I made breakfast with the help of my brother. We made bacon, scrambled eggs, and hash browns. And I was actually pretty smart about the hash browns. I just had a little bit of hash browns, and I had some pieces of bacon, and I had a decent amount of scrambled eggs. And then I did make myself my health smoothie because I wasn't sure how the rest of the day was going to go with food. So I decided to go ahead and try and get that in. And it was a good thing that I did because I really didn't eat anything else the rest of the day on Sunday. I did a lot of driving and a lot of other stuff. That kind of helped things balance out. But as of this morning, when I got up and I weighed myself, I was back up to 257. And I know exactly that it was because I made bad choices. What I'm proud of, though, is that I was able to realize that I was making bad choices and stop myself from going whole hog. The way that I used to do it, I probably would have thought, I already started, so I might as well just keep being bad. And that's really not the best way to make sustainable changes in your life. That's really not the best way to react when you encounter a situation like that. You need to help yourself recognize what you're doing wrong. And you have to give yourself permission to fail. Because if you don't give yourself permission to fail, you're expecting yourself to be 100% good 100% of the time. And when you're not, that guilt is going to eat you up. Make you think that you're not worth it. Make you think that you're going to fail, that you're doing bad, and you might as well just deserve to be unhealthy, to be fat, to not care about yourself because you're making these bad choices. You have to allow yourself to fail. You have to allow yourself to fall down and get back up again. I mean, it's like one of the oldest adages in the book. You have to walk before you can run, and you have to stand before you can walk. And if you fall down, you have to get back up again to keep walking. When you fall off a horse, you got to get back on it. It's the same thing. When a cowboy gets flung from a horse, you don't expect him to just lay in the dirt and be like, well, I guess I'm not a cowboy anymore. You know, when a child starts walking and then they fall down, unless you're like a really overprotective parent, you're not going to say, oh, don't worry, sweetie, you don't need to walk the rest of your life. Go ahead and just keep crawling. Or just lay there and we'll just do everything for you. No, parents don't do that. They have the kid get up and they keep going. It's just like anything else in life. You have to keep working towards it. Also, I didn't do my exercises. I didn't get my steps in. I got almost 10,000 steps on Sunday, and that was even with being in the car for many hours. But I didn't do my exercises like I planned on doing. But I will say this. I enjoyed myself over the weekend. I got to relax. I got to spend some time in nature. I got to sit by the campfire. I got to experience being one with nature again. I mean, being in a cabin with running water and satellite TV and stuff like that, even though I didn't watch it. I watched one movie, okay? I watched one movie.
This is Sparta!
But I also felt good because I remember going there last year. We actually stayed at the same cabin, and walking up the steps felt so difficult to me. But this time, I was able to walk up and down the steps with very little issue. I was able to carry all of my luggage up the stairs. I was able to carry a cooler full of food up the stairs. And then when we left, I was able to carry it all back down again. It didn't feel like I was hauling a whole bunch of extra stuff. It didn't feel like it took as much effort to go up and down the steps this time. And that's just within a year. And that's a year of really me not doing a whole lot. Most of what I've been able to accomplish has been in the past month or so. That's something else to be proud of. I'm already noticing a difference in how I'm doing things in my daily life. And even though that really wasn't something that's part of my daily life, I don't go out to a cabin every day or every weekend or every month, but I was able to remember what it felt like last time, and this time it felt better. I feel a lot happier. I feel a lot more comfortable with myself. I do have some new exciting news that I'm going to save for another video, potentially an update this week or maybe sometime next week, just to see how things go. I'll let you guys know when that comes up. If you guys are interested in finding out, make sure that you like and subscribe to me. If you want to see what's coming, go ahead and subscribe so that way you can know what's coming up next week and what's coming up in the future, and you get to see my crazy videos when they drop, and you can continue to see just some random crazy dude making a fool of himself on the internet. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for commiserating with me through my failures over the weekend. And remember, failure is just a milestone on the path to success, and usually it's an indication you need to stop and ask for directions. All right, I'm gonna see if I can figure out some of this other stuff later. We'll go from there.